Let's get to it. It is Sunday, weekly analysis. Right. Overall for this week, it is Thanksgiving week, so I don't expect too much volatility for this week. So the only important days, let's see here. I really don't care about the red news. That was that Thursday is Thanksgiving Day, and the only day I'd probably be trading red news is probably Canada. Even though Friday is Black Friday. Other than that, I really don't really see anything else that I'd be trading on for high impact news. From what I've seen from last week, I want to sell the US dollar, but might end up just being a scalping week. So this candle, what I see right now, could be acting as another level of support and trying to retrace back up here again. Even though they pushed it down here, but dollar is still holding its price, so it's really tough to say that you want to sell it. Because if I want to sell it, I want to sell it long term. And obviously, it just doesn't want to sell long term. So overall, I expect a retracement and then probably looking for it to come back and target 97 and then maybe bounce back down, before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving on a Friday. So that is the only thing that I see. Other than that, like I said, the dollar might end up just retracing itself because it fell back pretty hard last week. If that's the case, that means gold's going to come back down. So gold might end up retracing all the way back down to 1210. Maybe coming into this structure again at 1200. That's just the way I see it right now. Because I might just see this as another level of resistance at 1220. Australia, I would say Australia and New Zealand are the only ones that went up against the dollar and that just kept going up. You can see the strong bullish candle here that closed above this price right here and also meeting up with this price right here. So my initial target would be 74 cents by the end of the week. If not, because this is the previous structure right here. So if it doesn't break this previous structure going up, it can end up just consolidating between here again. In between 75 and 74 cents. Same thing with New Zealand. So looking for New Zealand to close above 69 cents. If it doesn't, then it could very well just retrace back down to 68 and then back down to 67. Euro, pretty strong wick here and engulfing bullish candle on the previous candle here. And then I would look for Euro to come to 115. If not, it might end up just closing between 115 and 114. And if the dollar is going to push up even higher, then this is going to act as resistance and go all the way back down to 113 again to test all this again. So let's see here, the pound. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much because this week is nothing but Thanksgiving, so we're not really going to see a whole lot of volatility. Maybe tomorrow and Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday, probably not a whole lot. And then Friday, probably just pick up during the morning for Canada high impact news, and then that's it. So can't be expecting too much. What I see right now for the pound might end up just consolidating between 130 and 128. So this is going to be tough because previous structure, you can see right here, weekly candle structure here, and this structure right here. So it looks like it wants to repeat the same structure previously from last year. So you can see how much of this structure is important to pay attention to, because it looks like it just wants to repeat the same thing from 128 bouncing back to 130. You have to remember that the Brexit talks are still going on. They still have some more before the holidays are going to turn up. So be very, very, I would stay, I would stay focused on this if you are going to trade the pound for this week. UJ, a lot of resistance here and here. Close down this bearish engulfing candle. I'm looking for it to come down, break 112, and then maybe 111. Depends how much they drop it this week. If it's not, like I said, if it's not going to be a volatile week, then there's no point. USD Swiss franc. Might end up retracing back up, even though this is a pretty strong bearish candle here. But if the dollar's going to retrace, it's going to retrace regardless of where the candle is closing. Basically, if it wasn't a holiday week, I would sell it. But it's a holiday week, so you're going to expect a lot of retracements throughout this today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. Then Wednesday and Thursday, probably not a whole lot going on. That's what I saw last year. So could very well repeat itself. So for USD Swiss franc, we're just going to try and retrace. And then, like I said, once the dollar comes back to 97 and just keeps pushing, then obviously this is just acting as a retracement candle. So when I want to sell long term, but it doesn't want to sell. USD CAD might end up going up here for this week. Pretty strong uptrend ever since October. So all the way from 128, sitting at 131. Might end up being the only USD pair I know might end up going all the way back. Breaks, like I said, breaks 133, that'd be my target. And then from there, once it breaches this, then I'm looking for 135 for this. And then top price, 137 from last year. Because this price made it all the way go back down to 121. That's a 16-cent drop. So very important pair to pay attention to, especially during winter time, because of oil prices. If you don't know that, Canada's main export is oil. Other than that, like I said, I don't really see too much going on this week. Might end up just being a really, I don't know, consolidation week. Not a whole lot going on. Everybody's prepared for the holidays. I'm gonna be going to Boston for pretty much 6 days. So that's it, man. That's all I got. That's pretty much all I got. So enjoy the holidays. Happy early Thanksgiving to everybody. And how many days we got left? Well, we still got 12 days before the $500 giveaway gets announced too. So other than that, that's it. That's all I got for you guys.